Hi and welcome back. I'm Wayne and this is my video diary of self-publishing if you haven't been here before. So Broken Ceasefire and Xander's Salvation are available on the Amazon bookstore under my author name of W.A. Blinko. Today I'm just going to talk to you about aggregate publishing and why I've decided to go with Draft to Digital, which is quite simple. So if you're not familiar with aggregate publishing and what does it mean, effectively it means that you load up your manuscript and details and cover to one company and they then distribute it far and wide for you. The downside to this is that they will obviously take their own cut out of whatever royalties that you make. So if you're getting something like 30% royalties, they would then take possibly 5 to 10% of that 30%, so you end up getting 25%. Yeah, you're kind of with me there. So you do end up getting paid less. The plus to this though is it's a one-stop shop for distribution. So you can publish far and wide just using one platform. And Broken Ceasefire started off life on the KDP Select program, and I've now decided to take it out of that program to publish it far and wide, because for me it's about distribution and readership rather than money at the moment. Money is a factor, we've all got to earn some money and make a living, but at the moment for me it's more important that I become more established as an author, so publishing far and wide should help me do that. Xander's Salvation, on the other hand, will be sticking with the Amazon KDP Select program so that I can kind of dip my toe in both parts, finger in both pies, so that I can then use the Amazon promotion for Xander's Salvation so I can expand my readership on there, and hopefully they'll pick up one book and then go on to another book. That's the thinking behind it. Broken Ceasefire is, as I said, available now on Apple, Barnes & Noble, Kobo and various other platforms through Draft to Digital. That's the company that I've decided to go with. And the reason why I went with Draft to Digital is quite simply because I wanted to try it out and find out how easy it is. Well, after spending about an hour on the computer today uploading my manuscript, cover, book details and everything else, I've got to say I was really impressed with how easy Draft to Digital actually is. The interface is quite intuitive, and yeah, if you're not up on your IT, I'm sure that you'll be able to use Draft to Digital without any issues. The downside that I can see with Draft to Digital is obviously taking that extra chunk of money out of the royalties, but for now I just want to get my book in as many hands as possible, and I do see that publishing with Draft to Digital being that option. The other downside as well is because you're publishing far and wide, I can't now stick Broken Ceasefire back into the KDP Select program because it goes against their rules. KDP Select means that you're signing up exclusively to Amazon, and that's why they give you the options of a countdown, and you can give it away for free, I think, on certain days. So I'm kind of beyond that stage of Amazon publishing at the moment with Broken Ceasefire. So yeah, the aim going forward now is to get my book published as far and wide as I can, and then I'll be able to see which platforms are making the most sales and where I'm getting the wider audience from, because what you can always do later on down the road as you become established, and this is the aim for me, I will then be able to withdraw my book from Draft to Digital and then publish directly to the bigger hitters that are making more of an impact with my readership. One thing that I did notice with Draft to Digital is that there didn't seem to be an option to upload to Google Books, but that's not a problem for me because I have already got a publishing account with Google Books, so Broken Ceasefire is available on Google. So I'm now effectively on 3 distributing platforms, and this is going to be easy. I'm going to be able to manage those platforms with regards to promotions and sales and everything else. The one thing that I did notice with Draft to Digital is the taxation system. Now, I'm not an American citizen, I'm not based in America, so I don't have an IRS code or any tax related information for the States. So with Draft to Digital, they allow you to publish anyway and make an income anyway, but instead of them taking just their cut, they will take a higher percentage, I think it's 30% of whatever revenue you get from your books. I'm in the process of sorting out my taxation in the UK anyway, so once I've got my individual taxation number, I can then submit that to Drafted Digital, and they will then go back to they will ignore the 30%. They won't do that withhold that amount on my royalties. So yeah, that's something that I will be sorting out very soon. The other thing with Drafted Digital is, as I say, once you're on that platform, then you can't publish on exclusively to Amazon. So that's just worth mentioning and considering it. Well, I mentioned it twice already. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. What I will say about Drafted Digital, it was a really easy interface. It took me about an hour to do what I needed to do, and now I'm getting emails on a regular basis to say, hey, your book's now available on Apple. Yay! Your book's now available on Barnes & Noble. Yay! So yeah, it's all exciting stuff. And as I say, if you've got any tips or found this video interesting, please leave a comment in the box below. And don't forget to come back next week where I'll give you an update as to how things are progressing. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you for your continued support. I really do appreciate it. As I say, any comments, suggestions, box below. Like, subscribe. You know the drill by now. And yeah, cheers. I'll see you next time.